it's been great because usually opening bands don't get, you know, the stuff that we got on this tour. We get encores every night that we deserve one. We get to play, the contract says 45 minutes, and we get to play an hour, you know.
They don't treat us like an opening act.
Yeah.
You know, they treat us like, you know, just like, they're just treating us great. You know, like some nights we'll be up there playing, and we'll be like having a really good show, and their manager will come up and say like, keep going, man, you guys got the crowd, you might as well like do it, you know. So it's great, man. It's, you know, nobody's ever done that with us before.
It's not like somebody farted, go call the publicist. You know, this is no bullshit out there like the whole St. Louis thing. We were right there watching it, and it was just an honest reaction to a situation. You know?
It's interesting when you get success, you know, things that you normally would do in your everyday life are suddenly blown up and magnified 10 times larger than they normally would be. So, like, if you do something, everybody wants to know about it. Like, what'd you do? Tell us about it. It's like, well, if I was still working in a factory, you know, nobody would care, you know.
But if you take a band that's been playing clubs and, you know, put them under a fucking spotlight, and they're still really a club band, because that's the way we think, and that's where we're really comfortable, is going hanging out in clubs. Feel a lot more comfortable than like record company meetings and shit. You know, we don't even go to those. So if you take a band like that that's used to playing L'Amour's in Brooklyn or Marquee or, you know, clubs, if I whipped a fucking bottle at a kid in a club because he whipped one at me, nobody would give a shit. But if you sell millions of records, all of a sudden, oh well, I must change and grow up and become responsible and everything. You know, and you try to do that, and you realize that you have to take responsibility for your actions if you're put, you know, in a situation that we're in. But it takes a couple years to get that through our stick big metal heads, you know.
There's something about London. Whenever we play here, we always seem to just have some of our best shows. I mean, be it the Marquee or the Hammersmith Odeon or Wembley with Motley Crue or Milton Keynes. There's just something about playing here where, like this, I don't know, this vibe between the band and the people in the audience, and it just gets us nuts. And we just go for it. I mean, we go for it every night, but there's just something a little extra when we're in London.
For me, it's growing up on the English bands like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and Black Sabbath, and Motorhead. Angel Witch, and Motorhead, and, you know, Girl School, and all these bands that we grew up on. I hate when you read about bands that say, oh, I'm influenced by Paganini and Howling Wolf. You're influenced by Van Halen, shut up. You're not fooling anybody. You know, that condescending, pretentious attitude kind of rubs us the wrong way, you know. I mean, we like heavy metal, fast, loud. A day in the life of Skid Row. Well, it depends on the day.
Depends on the guy.
If it's a gig day, you get up and you eat something, and all you think about is the show, and you know, you don't drink all day and stuff. And then if it's a day off, get up and get rotted.